we have I've done or something. And apart from that, to detailedly know about your works, to detailedly know about your the value, you need to showcase those things in a certain platform, and that need to be mentioned in your resume. Because sometimes when people seeing your resumes, people used to just have their LinkedIn link, and they used to tell, this is the project I worked on, this is the from to experience, and likewise this is what people used to mention. But apart from that, if it is specifically onto a certain project, because as I've already, I think some people have attended my resume building live classes, so whenever you're talking about that, in a resume, even though if it is a project, you should not explain that project in the way like, in this, so this is the project title, and I did this. No, it should not be that. Instead, it should address a certain problem statement and what are all the things you have did, and what are all the results you have got. So that is what the project section should looks like. Okay, I'll talk about that in the upcoming series, because I'll be adding a lot of videos for you. So while talking about the project experience which you have, while explaining, you should be very aware about how you are really exploring or explaining about the works which you have did. Because instead of just putting like, I did this Netflix clone, no, it is not going to make any sense. Because those people who are applying for all the full stack web development and kind of roles, all people are going to have that as a project which they have did. So instead of that, what you have done additionally, or what are all the problems you have solved. So apart from just putting a Netflix clone projects, try to take some problem statement, and for that problem statement, this is the application which I've created, and I just proposed this application for this company. So this is where your resume is going to stand out of the crowd, where you are really showcasing that I'm not a kind of person who just used to do a clones. Instead, I used to create some end-to-end product. That's what the full stack really means. Instead of just showcasing a Netflix clone which is just in a front end, and like interaction and that movie trailer playing, no, apart from that, you have created some fully functioning application which is enabled with a front end, back end, and testing things which you have done, and even CI/CD pipeline. And also we have deployed that application with the help of that CI/CD through the in the AWS or in any kind of platform. And also that is really solving a certain problem, and you have purchased some hosting and some domain. It is finally at the launch level, and we have incorporated the database to save the customer's information. So that is the thing which will make you to become a full stack web developer. But even though you have done that, the way you are showing is very important thing. So while talking about the showcasing, there are a lot of ways to showcase your skills, because the portfolio is nothing but you are proving the company that you are the right candidate for the job role they are looking for. You just imagine, now you just consider about some mobile selling companies, okay, anything, okay, mobile sellers, or electronic sellers or something. If there is a local shop out there, now one company is there, one company wanted to create a data analysis tool. Okay, you just imagine that. So one company want to create a data analysis tool for them. So what is the data analysis tool? You just imagine, you just consider Apple stores. Okay, Apple Store one, but they are having a very good other tools. But you just imagine like a local vendor, local any platform. It can be like Puvika or anything. You can just consider on that way. Okay, or it can be a supermarket, or it can be electronics, gadget sellers, or it can be anything. But whenever you're talking about that, certain companies, so if they have around 5 branches. So one kind of company who's making a data analysis tool for that kind of local based company. So that is what their target audience is. So if that company is putting a title like, I want a full stack web developer role, so you should be aware that what they will expect. So they really expect a person who have a skill to create a complete fully functioning tool. So what is meant by fully functioning tool? You just imagine, you just consider that phone selling stores or Apple stores or anything. In a Chennai, if there are 50 Apple stores, or you just imagine 20 Apple stores. So as with the help of the data analysis tool, which should be helpful for making a decision in which store there is a stock, in which store there is not a stock. For an example, if we are talking about iPhone 15 is available in store 2, which it has 15 quantity, but in store 5 it is having only 2 quantity, means so that data analysis tool should recommend that, or which should highlight that problem in that tool, where it should show this store has only 2 quantity but it really requires, because there are 500, there are around 50 inquiries or something. So that is what the tool which as a company they are expecting. So if that is their expectation, so you should be aware that, okay, so if that is the company which they really wanted to build to provide a data analysis tool for the company, or to provide any tool. But initially, before applying for the job, we are not aware about it. But other than that, as that type of company who is making that kind of tools and those things, so you should be aware, okay, definitely as a tool, definitely they need a database where that data stocks, everything need to be protected in a certain place. Or if you are going for the bigger companies, bigger stores or Apple or something kind of platform, they won't keep, or they won't use local servers. They will have their own servers. So you should be aware about how to acquire the data from those servers with the help of the database skills. Without having a database skills, you can't acquire that Apple stores which they are maintaining all the branches stock information, all the branches customer inquiry information. So you can't do. So you need that database acquisition, data skills. And you should be, of course, aware about the front end and back end and the user experience, how it should looks like. Everything you should be aware for that store. So as a store manager or something, so he will be entering the details. So inquiry, some button or some UI is there. So if the people are clicking inquiry, it should all automatically show the email ID and or the phone number and name of the person and what the product they have inquired. So if they have clicked enter, so that product need to be added into the databases. And what is the next information? The next information, like by acquiring the data from the database, you should show the proper data analysis, data visualization in the website. That website should show the information such as like this is the store, this is the stock, this is the store, this is the product, this is the stock. So likewise, it should show some visualization. So with the help of this analysis, you need to start building tons and tons of projects for this kind of data analysis tool, or that video testimonial tool, or to-do apps, or anything. So likewise, based on the problem statement, try to create some fully functional tool, and not only creating it, just showcase it. And while showcasing, you should show in a very effective way. In a resume, you can just describe about in a 2 to 3, 4 lines, right? So you'll be describing about, and as I've already told you, while describing, you should not be like junk description. I did this project. No, they will kick you out. Okay. Instead, you should be very specific. This is what I created. This is where I've hosted it, and this many people I've reached. I've tried to reach. So likewise, you should be very specific on what you have really accomplished through that, what the problem you have solved through that. So apart from that, by building a portfolio, of course, because in a resume you will be giving sometimes a GitHub. So people will be navigating into the GitHub page where they can able to see the whole complete structure of the code. Because always remember, guys, whenever you're going for the companies, if you have built some tool, and after you, if one junior is coming into that company, they should be clearly understood what their senior did, that you did. Because if the code is completely unstructured, if the code is completely clumsy and which is not having reusable components, you have written 500 or 1000 lines of program, but that can be finished within 400 lines. But your code is so clumsy and those things, definitely that will reflect in your job selection process, because your code should be effective, and it should be having a proper reusable components, and also the way you have initializing variables and the way you have named it, everything should be very, very proper. So that GitHub portfolio also people will be visiting, and they will be evaluating you, how much good you are in perfect on creating a certain project. That is also going to be evaluated. And also you need to clearly convey them what I'm capable of, what are all the skills I have, what are all the projects I have accomplished. On that aspects, we already saw how to build the websites, right? So we have already built the website, and I've also already shown you how we have deployed it in the render. But other than that, now we are also going to optimize our GitHub profile, because as we have already saw that in our, I hope you all remember, while talking about that, that personal website, in the project section, we have did something that where we will be navigating the people to that certain GitHub profile. So our GitHub profile. So on that time also, your GitHub profile should be properly conveying all the messages which it has, and also we have explained about the product video, everything. So this personal website you already aware, right? So we have already built that. But apart from that, now we are going to give a more importance on this single icon called GitHub, because GitHub is really, really very important. So that's why we are going to move on to the GitHub right now. So to do that, what is the first thing we are going to do is we will be moving on to the certain part. Okay, so now while talking about optimizing a GitHub profile, so that's what we are going to do right today. So first thing you should remember is there are a lot of things whenever talking about the portfolio, the GitHub pages out there. GitHub pages is like you can host your website in the GitHub pages. So you don't want to purchase specific hosting providers and those things. That will be putting as a different video, like hostings and etc. GitHub pages also I'm planning to put another individual video, but now we'll be checking out the GitHub profile, how it really looks like. For an example, if I'm really visiting github.com/dashboard, so this is how it really was just shown for the people. So whenever people are visiting my dashboard, github.com, into the certain user specifically, like you just see your profile. So whenever people are visiting, so this is how it really looks like. Is it really looking good? Definitely not. It is really, really bad. Okay, so even that contribution in the last year, it is just very less, because this is the sample GitHub profile we are using in this series. So this is what we guys have did. Okay, Sanjay, what is and this is the contribution. Okay, so first you just see what is the structure of it. In the left hand side, it is having that edit profile, like profile picture, no profile picture, it is empty. And also project name is just a video testimonial tool _1, personal website, my node -app-2. These are all junks, because no one will click this my node app and they will be seeing what you have did. No, it is very bad. So the profile picture is the one of the very biggest mistake, because it is not personalized. So you need to keep your proper picture. And point number 2 here, while talking about the projects, what are the projects which you have created? If it is a video testimonial tool, the proper title should be given properly. That's what the second important thing you should remember. So this is the portfolio section where, the repository section, what are all the repos which you have, and it is always going to show you the top 6 repos. So these are all the things. And below, this is like contribution graph. What is meant by this contribution is, here each and every days, what are the works which you have did. So this is what the less works and more things which you have did. So even you can just click here, you can just hover it here, and you can see. So for an example, in an August 29, so 29 and 30, 31st, it is this small squares, which is all nothing but the date. Okay, so this on the x-axis here we have this Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This y-axis each and everything, one Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So likewise, it is going to be shown for you in this x-axis. It is going to be showing you the months. Okay, so what are the months which is out there, and even in the contribution settings, if you really wanted to change this, because it has been created in 2024, so that is why it has been shown. So if you are really done well, so it is going to show you all the stats properly. So this is what the normal profile which has been shown here. But is it really looking good? Definitely not. As I've already told you, the pictures and the way we have explained about the projects, especially the project titles, which is all very, very bad. Okay, now we are going to start optimizing it. While talking about optimization, now we are going to only optimize the profile pages. But on the upcoming videos, I'll be updating how one project should be presented. Okay, how that directory need to be created, how you need to explain about the project. For each and every project, how you need to create the readme files. So likewise, I'll be making that in the video as individually. But now, while talking about the profile optimization, just see Once I've gone for the home, you just click that three hamburger and click home. Here, there is an option like introduce yourself with a profile readme. Okay, what you guys do is whenever you wanted to create the page which is being shown for you, like for the people who are visiting your profile, you can click create a new repository for it, and just click a new. And I hope you know how to create a repository. And while talking about the repository name, just give a same this one, okay, Sanjay what is where, if this is your repository name. And also guys, whenever you are creating GitHub profile name, just for demo purpose I've created Sanjay's what is way. So never ever do that. Please keep it very professional and official. So just I've just given like Sanjay what is way. So in the repository name also I'm going to give the same name, because that is the page which is going to be helpful for showcasing your profile. I mean, for the portfolio. I mean, the hero section, the readme portfolio. You can see Sanjay Warisway / Sanjay Warisway is a special repository that you can use to add a readme to your GitHub profile. So the GitHub profile is the main page. That is all going to be designed in the same exact name profile which we are creating right now. So that's why repository name is same as the owner. So I've just given a proper name, and never ever change as public, guys. It should be public. Okay. So never ever change it for private. It should be public because it should be shown for every people. And don't forget to add a readme file. Once you have clicked that, if you have clicked the create repository, so we are creating a same repository name like that Sanjay Warisway, something like that. And here you can see the readme options which has been shown for you. So this is the place where we are going to optimize our page. Okay, is it making sense? So now to do that, I've already given you a lot of links, guys. Okay, you can just use this profile readme generator. So with the help of that also, you can able to design your profile page, because it is having template one like, hey, WhatsApp, your name, and about me, and create bug since I'm currently learning goals, and I code with all the icons. This is one of the way. And even in this way, okay, this is template 1 and this is template 2. So template 2, you can see it is showing the skills, all the skills which you have, the Python or whatever. And here it is going to show the stats for you, like overall GitHub stats, and Gmail link and LinkedIn link. And the right hand side, you can have an icon. And here it is your the complete contribution graph. But in the contribution graph, there is some snake animation which is eating the contribution graph. This is really looking good. And the third template is this. Here you can just add some image and 3 profile link. Hey there. And this is about me and my stats and those things. Okay. So now you can see, right? So template 1 or template 2 or template 3. But from this link, my personal favorite is template 2. It is really looking good. And also template 3 is also good. We can combine template 1 and 2, which is we can add that contribution graph here. So how that home page of your GitHub profile should looks like. So that is what it's all about, guys. So you can do in this way. This is one of the methodology where you can go to this URL. I've given you this URL, don't worry. So you can just click generate readme. So ta-da, you'll be getting a complete readme for it. So you can just copy this readme and you can go here, and you can here you have this readme file, right? You just click this pencil icon so that it is going to allow you to edit. So here you can just paste that code. So this is the one of the website which you can check this out. Okay, wait a minute, let me do it for you. So I've just did this. Okay. So this is for the template 2, right? Yeah, template 2 and template 1. This first part is really looking good. So if you wanted, so this is how it really looks like. So here we have an image and those things. So again, you can click a generate me, and from this, this is the source, how we have made it. So they have used that height, and you can pass the image URL and alignment, the 3 alignment. So which you can just simply copy it, and you can paste it in the notepad, and you can just bring that there as well. So let me do it. So this is the one of the way, guys. This is the one of the way how you can able to create the GitHub profile. So this is one of the website which you can check this out. Okay, so I just can paste it here, and I need only that image part. So I can just copy this first part of the image, and here I can just drop it like this, and you can commit the changes. Okay, while committing, updated profile readme v1. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm commit directly to the main branch. So whenever I'm committing a changes, that page will be updated. Ta-da! Guys, is it amazing? So hi there. So hi, my name is, I am from, and this portfolio like YouTube, Instagram. So this is how it has been shown. Even if you wanted to change this, you can change it. Even if you are clicking here, like Sanjay's Warriors Way, it is going to show that readme, how it really looks like. And when people are visiting like this, like your profile, ta-da! Can you see that? Is it really looking good? So first of all, it is showing you this hi there and hi my name and those things, the basic stats and all the social media links. Definitely you need to change it in the code, guys, because we haven't did that before. We haven't did that now, but you need to do it so that when people are clicking YouTube, so people will be navigated into the YouTube link. Yeah, this is what the thing you need to do. So this is one of the way. So I can click a pencil icon and you can just see the code. Okay, whenever a certain URL or something which has been used. Okay, here we have used this image source, all the YouTube logos and those things. And in the source, you can just change your YouTube link. Okay, here in this URL, you can just change your YouTube link so that when people are clicking it, they will be navigated into their YouTube, into your YouTube channels. So this is one of the site which you can check this out. Okay, it's also very easy to use. And another website is this one. I mean, this another GitHub profile link, so you can just check that out. But another popular one is this one, which is GPRM. So best profile generator. In here, what you should do is, first of all, it will ask you your GitHub username. So in this GitHub username, you just give your username, which is Sanjay Warriors Way. So I'm just giving it and I'm hitting enter. So once you have hit enter, now it is going to ask you about me. So while talking about me, now if you wanted to give, you can give, or there is already some default thing which is already out there, so we can change it later. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to simply click next. I'm not going to do that. And now how this kind of stats it need to be shown. So this GitHub, my GitHub profile stats, which is like total stars earned and total commits and total PRs, total issues, and contributed to last year's contribution. In the sense, I'll talk about the contribution very soon, and current streak and longest streak and most used languages in your complete GitHub profile, like HTML 37%, JavaScript is 27, and CSS is 34, and proc file for some that deployment and those things, which is 0.05. So this is what the stats in how that stat need to be shown for you. So the theme, so you can also change the theme as well. So you can just choose like neon, and I think it will be very, 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 very fancy. So we can just choose like shift. Shift is something professional, it seems, right? So aura is not good. Okay, let me choose shift. So shift is something really professional, and also this is the border. And while talking about the commits, you can choose like the complete commits which you have made. You can just select complete commits. So it is going to show you all the complete commits. Okay, what are all the things which you have did in the GitHub for the long years. So that is what the lifetime commits, and you can click next. So that has been added, and now it is asking me or other social media links and all. So now we can add that social media links. Okay, while talking about the social media links, here the first thing we can just add is YouTube. Okay, while talking about the first thing, okay, so the first thing we can add your YouTube channel like this. So pandemic.ai, Warriors Way. So you can just copy it, and whenever it is asking all the social media icons, you can just give it like social media ID. That is what at Pandec Solutions. So that's what gonna be your ID. And apart from that, here we really need LinkedIn link. So that LinkedIn link which will be adding right now. Okay, so you can just copy your LinkedIn link and LinkedIn username, which is Sanjay Kumar AP or something. So that kind of thing. So you just wanted to add LinkedIn link which has been done, and even Instagram username or Discord invite link or Pinterest or X or Medium username if you used to write the blog in Medium, that one, and Quora username, and Stat Overflow. So likewise, you can add and those things. And once all the things has been done, just click next. And now it's the time where you need to choose a language. And while talking about language, so C script, okay, so I'll choose C++, and CSS of course, and here we are really focusing only on the HTML and those things. So let me choose HTML, Java if you wanted, you can choose JavaScript, and out of that PHP or Perl if you wanted, and Python, and yeah, so this is what the programming languages which I've chosen. And while talking about the hosting platforms, like you can choose Azure and AWS, and Firebase. Yes, Firebase is also good, and Python anywhere is good. Okay, so likewise you can choose the hostings, because don't choose randomly, guys. The project which you have worked on, based on that, you just choose that specific alone. And while talking about the frameworks, what are all the frameworks which you have worked on, so you just try to choose it. For an example, here we have chosen an Angular, and Bootstrap if you really wanted. Bootstrap, I'll make a separate video for it. And here we have Node.js and ROS. I worked on the ROS. So likewise, you just try to choose that certain frameworks or libraries based on this. Okay, so Django, yes. And here we have Flutter. I worked very few things which I've did. And apart from that, so likewise, try to choose your own. Okay, I've just chosen only few things, but just try to do a research and find out what are all the things you have worked on. And servers, I worked on the Apache, so I'm going to select it. And databases, while talking about the databases, MongoDB, MySQL, of course, it's default thing which we have learned as well. And while talking about the designing, if you wanted to add a designing, you can add. But other than that, Figma I'm creating, because Figma is like where you can able to create a drag and drop kind of the UI which you can able to create it, and you can convert that into a HTML, CSS codes and all. So Figma, I've just chosen it. And other than that, what all for the designing aspects, what all the stuff you should know, you can choose it. And machine learning and deep learning, of course, I'm a data scientist. I used to work with this kind of frameworks and libraries, so I've chosen this. And CI/CD pipeline. And while talking about a CI/CD pipeline, we guys have seen that Git and Git, and then GitLab also, we just saw that, right? So I've chosen this. And while talking about others, what are all the other skills which you have? So what are all the other skills, like did you worked on the CMake or Power BI? So you just imagine that kind of portfolio creation tool if your company is creating. So Power BI, so how to incorporate the Power BI dashboard into your websites or the tool which you are creating for the company. So likewise, you can choose other skills if you really wanted, and then click next. So once you have clicked next, it is asking for the donation. If you want to do, you can do, or else you just click next. And now it is showing you the trophies, like how many comments you have made. 37 point we have got. And how many followers? Only 2. And repositories, stars, and issues, and pull requests, reviews. It is going to give you the overall the GitHub performance. What are all the things? How many commits you have made in the GitHub? How many followers, how many repository you have created, how many stars, how many issues, how many issues you solved. That's a very amazing thing. Okay, you are going to be a problem solver, so always be active on this kind of GitHub profile and try to solve the people's problem. And reviews, how much reviews you have got, and experience. So likewise, it is going to be showing you. And add GitHub trophies. If this trophies needed to be added in the profile, you can enable it, or else it's up to you. And also, while talking about the theme, you can just choose one dark or React. React is not good at all. Okay, blue navy. Okay, so here we have Tokyo. So likewise, we have a theme. Okay, so from that you can just choose which is really looking good, and those things you can just choose in this way. Okay, so once it has been chosen, now you just scroll down and you can see the visitors count. Okay, if you wanted to be displayed, if you wanted that how many people have visited that profile, if that need to be shown for the people, you can just enable that. And even trophies, if it need to be included, you can add the trophies. But trophies, if you haven't did these stuffs, guys, if you haven't did you know, if you haven't did that other stuffs like issues, pull request and those things, please don't choose or don't showcase the trophies, because if you have chosen the trophies, they will be simply thinking like what is it, they'll be simply thinking like you haven't did anything. Okay, so that's why what I used to do is, if you have solved a lot of issues and pull requests and reviews, if you have got something and experience if you have, then add a profits trophies. Other than that, don't add trophies. But now I'm just for demo purpose, I'm adding it. And development codes, this is not going to make that much any sense. So if you wanted, you can just add it like codes if it wanted to display it. And apart from that, contributed report list. While talking about a contributed report list, if you have really did some contribution, it will show you that contribution charts. And then finally click next. So once you have clicked, ta-da! So guys, do you really love how it really looks like? So which is having a text stack, all the text which we have chosen it, everything which has been displayed, and GitHub status and GitHub trophies. So everything which has been shown to you, and just simply click copy code and go to your GitHub profile. And here already something which has been added, so I'm going to delete the rest of the things and we are going to add the new thing. So it's up to you guys if you can use that website or this anything. So I'm just going to add it, and once it has been added, okay, we'll do a commit. But before that, this is nothing but a comments. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete these comments. Okay, so here remember, whenever it is double hash, okay, double hash, it is like a heading. Okay, hi there, this is Sanjay, or hi there, I am Sanjay. I'm currently working on, working on what is all about, like creating into an AI application. So likewise, you can just enable it, you can write it, and if you wanted that to be shown specially, you can just use this double asterisk so that it will be highlighted. So I'm currently learning. So what I'm currently learning, so I'm really learning much about the ROS right now. So you can just add like enable it and ROS, and also I'm adding ROS and I used to learn blockchains. So likewise, I'm just adding something. Okay, ROS, blockchain, what are the stuffs other than that we'll be learning about the LLMs. So likewise, you can add the things which you are learning right now. So I'm currently learning and I'm looking to collaborate. So if you are really looking for some collaboration on certain project, you can have it, else you can just delete it. And I'm looking for some help with, okay, if you really looking for some help with, you can just add it. And ask me doubt on, okay, ask me about what to say, like ask me about AI and AI and what to say, it's like AI and data science, let me call applications, and how to reach me. So while talking about how to reach me, you can just give your email ID if you want it. So I'm going to give mine, so sanjay@pantech mail.com. So guys, here okay, I'll talk about it. So pronouns and fun facts, if you want, you can just have it, else you can just delete it. So once I've done, and I'm going to do the commit changes right now. So updated, this is v2. I'm just going to do a commit changes. So guys, so here I just used only this GPRM, but I've given you other sources as well. Okay, I've given you all other sources in this mind map. You can just try to refer everything, and which you really like, feel free to do it. Okay, this is, I'm going to give us a task, guys. You need to do it, and you can give your GitHub profile link in the task comment section. So now once I've did that, let me check. So go here and your profile. So once you have gone into the profile, ta-da, can you see that? Is it really looking good? I'm currently working on creating end-to-end AI application. I'm currently learning ROS, blockchain and LLMs. So ask me about AI and data science application. How to reach me is sanjay@pandecmail.com. And socials, here I've given only two things. One is my LinkedIn link, another one is a YouTube link. So that's why when I click the LinkedIn link, okay, so now you just carefully watch. It really recognized linkedin.com, then at Sanjay Kumar AP. So what is the mistake is, while configuring this GPRM, if it is asking the social media, you should give only the ID, not the exact URL. So that's the problem. Even if you wanted to change or edit it, you can just do it. And tech stacks, it's showing all the type of stacks and what is the GitHub complete stats, and GitHub trophies, which you have got, the points which you have got, and all the popular 6 repositories which is going to be displayed, and finally the contribution graph which has been shown for you. Yeah, this is what the profile, how it should looks like. And also here, never ever keep like this way. Always try to come up with the proper picture. Okay, I'll get the picture from the What is Your website, which we have. Okay, so likewise try to pick the picture, and also just click a edit profile and give a proper bio, guys, because a lot of people not used to giving a proper bio for it. Please give a proper bio, what you are doing, what you are really good at. So what is the primary objective? Just try to add this. Even you can just add it from your LinkedIn, because in your LinkedIn, I think so, you have described about you, the products I'm passionate about on working. It is old one. I need to update a bit. I'm sorry about it. But what you just do is you just try to copy about that, about things which you have given in this, what is it, given in your LinkedIn bio. You just give it same here, and you can give the name like Sanjay Kumar AP, and pronounce. Okay, so I'm going to put he or him, and company which is pandec.ai, and what is way hub, so which is all both together, so hub, and location if you wanted to add, and websites. So this is where you will be navigating the people into your website. Okay, like Sanjay, it is not live right now, sanjaykumarap.com. So if you have created a personal website, so you need to give a proper website link. And while talking about a mail, so it is asking the proper, it is showing the default email ID which I have, so that is what it has been given. And link to social profile if it is there, so you just give it here. And yes, wait a minute, let me save the picture. So yeah, this is what which I've did. And yeah, and oh my god, did I missed it? Yes. Okay, I'm passionate about it, and here I'm going to give Sanjay Kumar AP, and pronounce just he or him, and any website sanjaykumarap.com, and company which is pandec.ai, and Warriors Way Hub. So that's what which I've added. And click edit, upload photo. You just upload the picture which I've, okay, only PNG. Okay, that image which is in a WebP format. So likewise, you just try to add your picture, guys. Once you have added, just click update profile. So whenever people are landing in a certain page, your profile should looks better. So with the proper picture and proper description, Sanjay Warisway, this is what the repository name, and 2 followers and following the company and the website link. So when people are clicking that, it will be navigated to the personal website which you have created. So every social media should be linked together, guys. Even if it is a Instagram, in the Instagram bio, you can give your personal website link. If it is your official Instagram, if you are using it for official technical purposes. Then if it is a LinkedIn, on the LinkedIn also you need to give a proper website. So in the website, you need to link the people into your GitHub. So likewise, you just want to navigate the people, because here I've given only 2. Let's connect in only email. Another one is a LinkedIn. Additionally, add a GitHub. Additionally, add any other things which you really wanted. You can just add it here. So this is the way how you need to create a very good GitHub profile. And this is what we have done. And on the upcoming days, I'll be adding the other repositories videos, and also I've made a proper document, guys. So how to create a proper readme and content tips, because this is what we because while talking about the content types, you need to add a bio, skills, pinned repositories, because while talking about the pinned repositories, so here it has been defaultly taken like 6 recent used and those things, but here you can click a customize pins and you can choose your top 6 which is need to be displayed. Okay, for an example, video testimonial is the number 1, and then 2, and then so what are all the top 6 repositories which is needed to be printed. So you can just click save pins, so that repository which is going to be shown for you at first. So that is what customizing the repository which is need to be displayed. And project repository, while talking about a project repository, this for this organizing a repository, I'll take an individual video, because how you need to create a name for the repository, because this naming convention is very bad, because sample project, Sanjay Wari's way, video testimonial tool and all, it is very bad. So you need to give a proper name for it, and whatever the project which you have created, because even though we have navigated into the video testimonial tool, you can see it is just to add a readme. So while talking about add a readme, it is nothing, right? It is having nothing. So you need to properly describe about the projects. So while talking about the repository alone, I'll make another video. And contribution guidelines, like how the license through open source projects which you have given. So that guidelines which you need to, how you have explained about it, that's all we need to be aware about it. But another very important thing, while talking about that GitHub stats, how much you are active at your GitHub. So this stats is showing we don't have proper, I don't have proper followers, repository, stars, issues, pull requests and reviews. So that's why all people wanted to be aware about this contribution as well. Okay, I've given you this link. This is official documentation from the GitHub. So while talking about the contribution, how many pages you have committed and branches which you have created, opening an issue. So if you are facing an issue, raising an issue in the GitHub, or opening a certain discussion, and answering a certain discussion, if anyone posted this is the message which I've faced, and answering that certain discussion and proposing a pull request. Because you just imagine, guys, whenever you build a certain portfolio, certain project portfolio or something, if it is a video testimonial tool portfolio or something, in that portfolio it is gonna have something. Let me show you. In this video testimonial tool, there's the repository which you have given for the people. So once you have given for the people, here in the issues, when if it is done as a public, when people are trying your same GitHub repo, they will raise questions, they will raise an issues. These are all the issues which I'm getting, I don't know what is the problem. So whenever issues are getting risen, you need to answer, because it is your repository, your project, but anyone is facing an error or issue, so you are going to solve that errors. And while talking about the pull requests, who are all the people pull the request from this repo, and what are all the actions which are done, everything which has been recorded, that's not needed. But I'll talk about, other than that, here we have the security insights if you really want to refer. But while talking about the contributions, it is going to play a major role by doing a committing, creating a branch, opening an issue, opening a discussion, answering a discussion, or proposing a pull request, or submitting a pull request review, you know. So, and also how you have pinned the portfolio. Look how that electron build cross. So you just see how much description, how they have described about the project, and how much stars they have got, and pull request, and how much your contribution graph, how it should be looks like. Because for us, because it is a demo, this GitHub profile, no. So here it is just showing like 1, 2, 3, some few dots. It is very bad. It will give you the overall impression about your consistency on the GitHub. So it is very bad, but when people are viewing like this, it is really going to give a good impression. Like every day you are really spending some times on the GitHubs, and you are solving issues, or you are really doing something like you are really contributing. So that is what has been shown. And so this is what the blog, you just go and refer it. And I hope you guys have got an idea about it. So what is the today's task is, I want all the people, you have already completed some projects, go and just modify the blog title, I mean the repository titles and those things, and complete all the things which we have discussed. So whenever people are seeing your portfolio, these things which is very, very important, and don't make it so clumsy. Like if you are really good at it, choose it. It's not mean that you heard about the topic, you need to choose it. No, if you are really good at that, add this text tag and then status, and give a proper picture, your profile picture, and give a proper paragraph, and edit profile. So Sanjay Advice Hub company or institution which you are studying, or the website if you have really launched to the render that link, and try to create this page, and all people just copy this or just to take a screenshot of this page and put it in the community. Okay, in the community I'll schedule the today's task. All people take a screenshot and put it there with the URL, so that from our community also people will be navigating your profile, guys. Do you really love this game? If you really love this, you just post love this in your comment, because you just imagine if all the people in our community, if you are also putting your GitHub profile, let us see whose profile is getting more hearts and likes. Okay, so let us play as like a game. All people, once you have completed everything which we have discussed, even you can just use multiple tools to make your portfolio well, and all people just take a screenshots of your profile and post it in your community. And also what you can do is, guys, you can install this extension. So this is what to say, okay, wait a minute, guys. It is full page screen capture. I think you all using a Chrome. So this extension is full page screen capture extension. So what is that extension, which is why that is extension which is going to be helpful is, okay, this is what the extension, guys. All people go and install this full page screen capture extension in your Google Chrome. Okay, this is the title and this is the icon. Just carefully watch. And what you just do is to take a screenshot. Don't just take a screenshot here. You can use this extension. Click here and you can just choose like full page. Okay, if you have taken a full page, it will automatically scroll for you and it will capture image. Ta-da! Guys, do you really love this? Okay, so this is what your job is. All people, whatever the instruction which we are given, and even your idea, the way how you are creating, how you are really showcasing your projects and your GitHub portfolio, you should create like this. Okay, properly explain each and everything in detail. Take much time as much you want it. So properly create it and visit that page. And in your Google Chrome, you just install this full page screen capture extension. Please install it and go to your profile and click this icon. Click this extension and capture the whole complete screen. And now we have got this picture, right? Download this picture and upload into the community, guys. Once you have uploaded, give that your GitHub profile link, so that people will be visiting your profile and they will be giving you the heart. And let us see how many people are getting much hearts, much likes from your profile design which you have made, how you are really showcased the GitHub profile. Let us see. Okay, so other than that, I hope you really enjoyed this video. So guys, and also don't make your days as a count. Like now I've mentioned as 27, but I've already uploaded a lot of videos for you, which is like part 1, part 2, part 3 and all. So other than that, I will add further more value to you. So don't worry about it. Even though this 30 days has been completed, I'm planning to add some videos. I'm planning, but let us see the feasibility. So I will be adding immense value to you guys. But other than that, I hope you really enjoyed this today's session. If you really enjoyed it, you just post your comment. And after that, after the certain default lecture as per the curriculum, we'll be try to add the video how to create that project section properly. If it is a project, if it is a HTML, CSS, JavaScript, or any framework based React or Angular, how you need to structure the code, how it should be displayed in the GitHub. So, and also coding conventions and the README for the certain project which you have created, and the title for the project which you have created. So everything will be making as an individual video and I'll be uploading. So all people, don't just learn about the GitHub. So try to go and do it and build your portfolio and link it to your personal website, guys. I hope you already completed your personal website. Go and link this GitHub link into that. And also please update your website, guys, because already we guys have created this website. I hope you guys have added these projects like even the Netflix hero section clone or the video testimonial tool or to-do app, whatever the project which you have created. Try to add those screenshots and push it to the GitHub and give a proper GitHub link. And even if you can able to record the video, just record one video and give a voiceover or without a voice, or give a subtitle, record a video and upload into the YouTube channel and just link it here. And for this contact me form, just link it with the MongoDB database, since you already know how the MongoDB works, and give a proper email links and LinkedIn links, and create another icon for GitHub and link your GitHub profile link. So try to complete this personal website as well, guys, because don't keep it as like this, because you can't promote it. It is having just a general information, but through that kind of medium, you can able to showcase the works which you have did, complete this personal website as well. Okay. So other than that, I hope you really enjoyed this session. If you have enjoyed, just give your comments in the live chat. So thank you so much for watching this session. So it's me, Sanjay, signing off. We'll see you on the next session.